Hi everyone, it's DJ. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a bit different. We are looking at the Merciless Build-A-Figure by Mcfarlane Toys. So this is like the first proper big Build-A-Figure. We're going to see how he shapes up and see what you make of him. So the Merciless is from the Dark Knight's storyline, metal. And to get this figure you needed to collect the figures here you see, which was the Batman Who Laughs with the Sky Torrent Wings, the Infected Superman, the Metal Rebirth Batman, and of course the little nasty looking Crow Robins. Get all them, you get the Merciless. So, the Merciless Build-A-Figure wave. It is the first Build-A-Figure wave, officially, for an action figure. To get this figure, you had to collect the Batman Who Laughs with the Wings, you had to collect the Crow Robin, and you had to collect the Infected Superman and the Metal Batman. All them, and you get the pieces to make up what you see here is the Merciless. So it's looking like it's going to be a pretty chunky figure, because this is in my fist and that's just the torso. And the legs themselves they long. So it's shaping up like it's going to be a big Build-A-Figure. So without further ado, let's put them together. So let's go ahead and start. I guess we'll start with his leg. This one I do believe says L. So we'll go ahead and stick the left leg on. And I'm assuming once this goes on, it is not coming off, so it might be hard to force her down. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's tough. Is that in? I feel like that's not in. Hang on. I didn't hear a click, or you know, you want to hear a click maybe? No, that's in. That's stuck in. So, first impressions, oh god, Jesus, he's tall, to quote Ben Affleck. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to have to fix my camera once I get him assembled. So we go with the other next leg. I force that on. You really have to sandwich them on. And he's spiky, so it hurts. So, please excuse my... Okay. Is that on? Is that on? It's on. It's on. Are we happy? Ah. Shoulder butterflies. This is actually a good opportunity. So these are the little shoulder joints that Mcfarlane has been making. I'm not really sure what they do to aid in an extra maybe they do, I don't know. I guess you'd have to make a figure without them for us to kind of compare. But yeah, that's kind of interesting to see these just out and personal. So anyway, let's put that back in. Enough of that. So the legs are on, and as you can see, yeah, he is tall. This dude is, wow. He's gonna be tall. He gonna be tall. Okay. Okay, next I guess we'll go with the arms. So, make sure we got the right arms. Okie dokie. And I'm guessing this is gonna be... Oh, okay, that went in a lot easier than the legs. A lot easier than the legs. Okay, and then the second arm. Ooh, and she's in. And starting to take shape now. Ooh. Oh, I'm loving this. Ooh, this is cool. Okay, next, the shoulder pauldrons. So I'm assuming they go, or they go in like that. Yeah, they go in like that. Okay. So they just pop in with a little peg thing. Just, okay. Okay, so they're kind of, they move to allow the arm to move. I like that. I like that. And we'll just do the other one. We'll go poppy poppy. And it goes in like so. And then that is that. Okay. Okay, camera is fixed to accommodate this behemoth. Let's put the final touch. The head. Just a little quick look at the head. That's really cool. I'll go over the articulation and the detail of the figure now once I pop this head on. Wow, that's tough. It's on. It's on. No, it's not on. Ah, okay, there we go. And there he is. Alright, so here is the Merciless finally built, and he is looking fantastic. I don't know how to scale him, like maybe next to my fist. There's my thumb. Hey, thumbs up. He's big. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. He's whopper. And like when you're holding him, it's a heavy piece of plastic, bro. So the details on this dude are absolutely fantastic. You can see they've kind of painted the eyes to look like the red is actually smouldering. It looks fantastic. It even has the fake fur at the back. I love that. So if you don't know what the deal is with the Merciless, basically Bruce Wayne, he killed Ares and took his helmet, as far as I know, and basically became the God of War, essentially. So Batman, God of War, which is kind of scary. Very scary concept. But they've done him they've done him justice, is what I'm trying to say. He looks absolutely fantastic, as you can see. So starting from the head, you can see underneath the neck there's all the little detailed chainmail, and then he's got, as I showed before, he's got the fur going down his back. The shoulder pauldrons, which are a separate piece, they move to allow the arms a bit of movement. He's got the bat wings on the Ares helmet, which is absolutely awesome. Then going down at the armor, you can see where it's all segmented. You can see the detail, and I mean, you can't even really see the articulation joint there, which is pretty nice. And of course the Batman and Wonder Woman detailed emblem, which is very, very cool. Very, very cool. So a very detailed figure. As you can see, he's got like more chainmail underneath here. He's got like a band spikes. They are not soft, they'd hurt you. He's got big huge gauntlets, like they are gloves, and then he's got these spiky hands. Very spiky hands. So he's a spiky boy. Then obviously he comes with this big ass golden sword, which is awesome. And then it looks like he's some sort of tunic style chain thing around, because it is fabric as well, at the front, and it ties it all together beautifully with the skull in the front. And that's kind of like a softer rubber to allow movement, so you can see it kind of flaps up and down. And then this also is like a softer rubber, so you could say like that's his cape-ish thing. Then the legs, you can see like there's segmented pieces of armor. He's got his knee pads, big huge things. And then going down, this, I love this, the segmented armor coming down on the, like the shin guard, and it comes down like a proper piece of armor. And then he even has those armor looking feet. So there's even segmented pieces of armor on his feet, if you can see, and then topped off with a big ugly nasty spike. So don't mess with this guy in a fight, is basically what I'm trying to say. You won't win, he'll mess you up, yo. Beautiful figure altogether. But it being a Build-A-Figure, how does it articulate? Well, let's have a look now. I'm going to take a sword out of his hand, which goes in and out fairly easily. And we'll go over the articulation. So the head is just on a little ball peg joint, and you can't really get much because of the collar. So, I mean, he can look around. He can look slightly around-ish. He cannot look up. He can look down a bit as well. So the motion on the head isn't awesome, but I'll live. It's still an awesome figure. And then the shoulders. So he does have really good articulation, I can tell, in the shoulders. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off the shoulder pauldron just to see without them. So he can go up like this. He can go out and down. So it's quite articulated without the shoulder pauldron. So I mean, maybe if you're gonna do some toy photography, take the shoulder pauldrons off, no biggie, or try and get it into the pose and then try and refit the shoulder pauldron. I'd probably just take it off from taking photos. It's not the end of the world. It adds to the look of the figure. But yeah, without the shoulder pauldron, he has pretty good articulation. Now they've only got single jointed elbows. Again, this is a Build-A-Figure, so I wasn't expecting anything fantastic. Ooh, and put his arm back in, and then he's got rotation. He can't go the full way around because his spiky hand gets caught on his gauntlet, which is also a big spike. Wow, he's just full of spikes, this guy. See? It does, however, have a degree of up and down motion, as you can see. Then into the mid section, we're going to go and see that you can... Okay, so he's good range backward and forward, like so. Not the worst. He's got rotation in both parts, so if I hold this, he rotates there, and then he rotates down here also. So he can rotate, and he can crunch from down this bit as well. The legs then stretch out unbelievably far. I didn't think they'd stretch out that far. The soft rubber allows it to. which is pretty good. And there is, like, I'm not even going to try tie swivel it, it just isn't there. But what they've done, once I show how the knees are single jointed and very stiff. Ooh, that's a stiff knee joint. Keep that in mind if you're putting yours together. So they've actually put a swivel in here at his knee, which is a nice little addition, just to give him that extra bit of articulation where they couldn't add it in anywhere else. So that was a nice touch. And then he's on a ball joint swivel thingamajig again, and it swivels all the way around, and it goes up and down and slightly side to side, but hindered because of the armor, but not too much. And then he's got extreme toe articulation. His toes go all the way up. So that was the articulation. I'm pleasantly surprised, I have to say, because I wasn't expecting much since it was a Build-A-Figure. It obviously has single jointed knees and elbows. I was expecting that. I wasn't expecting double jointed, but the range of motion in them is pretty good. The articulation's all pretty well, and the detailing on the figure is absolutely phenomenal. That's where I think the figure really wins over, with the paint apps, the detail on all the rubber parts, and then the overall scale of the figure. It's an absolute unit. Okay guys, so that was my review of the Merciless Build-A-Figure. Hopefully the first of many to come from Mcfarlane. As long as he keeps making them, I will keep videoing and reviewing the figures. Let me know what you thought of the figure itself down in the comments below. As always, like, share, all that jazz. I'll catch you again guys on the next review. Thanks very much.